Hello guys, welcome to Chris's Granite Paradise and today's tribute to winter. It's early January, it's cold outside, and let's have some fun in the snow. This is a clip of mine from 2018 in Montana, driving to White Sulphur Springs with my good friend Marcus, from where I was living in Lavina at the time. Shout out to you, Marcus, if you're watching this. In this next clip, I am with Richard C. Hello, Richard C., if you are able to see this. And we're driving to church one day. I believe this was in the spring of 2018 as well. And we probably should have stayed home that day, but God was with us. Let's check in with the conversation. This is all about driving in Braille.
The wind should be blowing that away.
Spring is in the air.
We're close to Rite Aid.
I hope so.
We're running into Jess's land right over here.
Go to the...
Oh, now that's not good.
No, that's not good at all. Oh, jeez. Oh.
How did we get?
Oh, yeah, that was scary.
Ran into a curb.
Oh.
You can't see the road.
Just go slow.
I'm not going fast, I'll tell you. All right, find the middle. There's the middle. It's bad when you have to drive by Braille.
Driving by Braille. Oh, jeez. Okay, I think you're on the left side again.
I'm in the middle. But I better get over because there's a truck coming. Oh, that's the right side.
That's the right side.
Where are we, boys? Oh, that's the left side. They need to plow this road. It's getting deep.
That winter of 2017 and 2018 was one of the snowiest winters on record for that part of the state. And that's when I was there with Marcus, running the giant saw, cutting the sandstone, as you can see in the pallets there in the foreground. I have posted a few videos about the saw, and I'd strongly encourage you to watch them. It was a fascinating machine, 90-inch saw blade cutting through blocks of stone up to 40 inches thick. Well, let's head on back down to Fort Collins, Colorado. And we'll also go a little further back in time. These next couple of clips will take us back to 2015. And I did a cold experiment for a friend of mine who lives in Colombia. Freddie, if you see this, hello. Long time no see. Anyway, I'll show that clip, and it just gives you guys a chance to see what the sculpture garden looked like 10 years ago now. It's 2025 now, and that was, 10 years ago. And here I was just recording those amazing squeaky sounds the snow makes when it's like 20 degrees below zero or more. I think that morning it was 26 degrees below zero Fahrenheit, which is 30-something below centigrade. And you see here the sculptures were a lot different back then. I don't think hardly any of those still exist. So it's a little bit of history for us here. Let's check in with our little experiment. This is a piece of granite, obviously, and this is a cup of water, and this is just water from the faucet in the house. I'm going to show you what happens when you pour it on the granite. We'll see if this works. Just how quickly it freezes. See, it's already turning to ice. You gotta be real careful when you touch stuff at this temperature because it freezes instantly. And that's what happens to your skin. This is why you hear people when they touch their car, or when you touch a doorknob or something, anything especially made of metal, freezes really, really quickly. Well, it actually made it to run off. That is a cold piece of rock. Even sitting out here in the sun, you can see it's a very sunny day. During the years that I worked in the granite countertop business, winter was never much fun. The granite would freeze, water would freeze on it like you just saw in the last video. We'd bring the slabs in to cut them, and they would just turn into a sheet of ice, or the slabs you see out there, you see how we have them in the yard, they would freeze together. Anyway, so it was always a battle for much of the year with winter. But here are a couple of clips of some snow and plowing the parking lot and things of that nature. And then there were the icicles over the doors. Oh, geez. Try to hit those over there. What are you throwing, Granite? But thankfully, spring comes every year. The sun gets a little higher each day, and finally in about March or April, it warms up the parking lot enough and you start to get the boiling parking lot effect. And wrapping things up, we'll get some beautiful views of the snow. This was in 2021. You will note especially that the bell tower had not been built in the center of the yard yet, which you might remember was there at the start of this channel in 2022.